Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, the Throne of Baal, and when last we left off, after a brief diversion speaking to Volo, we managed to get Lazarus's spellbook back to him, which meant that he could open shop once more. We bought a number of scrolls, not very many expensive ones though, because they really get costly as you get to 8th and 9th level spells, and we also bought this Golden Ironstone, which means that Edwin is now at 20 intelligence. This means, I believe, that we can have him learn every single spell in the game, and without fail. The without fail part is the best bit. Unfortunately, it's also made him even more arrogant than he normally is, but we barely noticed. We are now here in the militia barracks, where we have decided to take up the case of Mateo, who has been accused of letting enemies into Saradush. It's pretty clear to see that the captain doesn't believe this is the case. He believes it was someone else, but after somebody testified that their son, who's now disappeared, witnessed him doing it, he's been locked up. So let's go into here, into another area that we've seen before, because this is the prison area in Trademeat, and go and talk to Mateo. I believe Mateo is in there. Hello, you. Sorry for pushing you around.
Something on your mind?
Can't you see I'm busy guarding the jail? I don't have time for your yammering. Captain Samand said I should speak to the prisoner Mateo. Captain Samand? Why didn't you say so? I'll unlock a door for you, and you can come and go as you please. Thank you. It's a good thing we actually are here, because the captain told us to be here. Well, we could have just lied and you'd have let us in anyway. Who are you? Are you here to further torment me? To heap more scorn upon my head? My name is Terri Coleman. I think you've been framed. Praise Joaquin, someone who believes me. I cannot understand why she would falsely accuse me. She is a good woman. When I was growing up with Arctic, her son, she was like a second mother to me. I thought it was pretty obvious she was lying to Captain Samand. The Countess did seem to be acting strangely when she spoke to Captain Samand. At first I thought it was grief over Ardic's loss, but now I think there may be something more sinister afoot. I regret there is nothing more I can tell you. You must speak to the Countess at her home to find the reasons behind her actions. Well, let's go then!
Whatever you want.
I don't think her home is hard to find. And even if it was, this is a small place. It wouldn't take very long. Right, let's check the map. Her home is not there, not there. Countess Santel's house. Yep, we've tried to go in here before, and we couldn't. So let's go. Meow. Into here. Someday those boots that Terri is wearing are going to get her killed. There we go. And here she is. Mateo Santel.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Please, I have nothing to say. Please, my lady, I have spoken with Mateo. Oh, Mateo, forgive me. I had no choice. I could not bear to lose my son. How does accusing Mateo of treason and murder help your son? I was forced to do this. By Kiser. He has kidnapped my boy, Arctic. He said if I accused Mateo, he would return my son to me. But now he has gone back on his word. He says he will keep my son to guarantee my silence. I fear the worst, that Kiser has no intention of ever returning my son. What treachery! Kiser Jare must face the wrath of justice. No! Kiser must not be harmed, I beg you. He is the only one who knows where my son is. So what would you have me do? I don't know what to do. I wish Mateo to be free. I wish Kiser to be punished. But most of all, I just wish my son was safe by my side. I sense a whiff of potential profit, Terri Coleman. Grieving mothers be a soft touch. I have little to reward you with, but perhaps you could go to Kiser's home and speak with him. Maybe somehow you can convince him to release my son. Is there anything else you can tell me? I have nothing else I can tell you. Please, go to Kiser's home and speak with him. This place was only unlocked because we have this quest. Now, oh, actually, we can, one thing about Saradush is that we can actually go in and out of places by ourselves if we want to, but we don't want to. So let's now find... There's his home! This is, after all, a very small place. Let's go say hi. Oh, incoming! Let's get away from that. And speak... Ooh, this is a nice house.
What would you like?
And speak with you. Hello, Kiser.
Interlopers in my abode? Perhaps you have mistaken this edifice for an establishment of commerce. I assure you, you are mistaken.
Ooh, you have voice-acted lines. You must be important. If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you for the transgression of your intrusion. I have some questions for you, Kiser. I am at a distinct disadvantage. You have the privilege of knowing my appellation, yet your own moniker remains somewhat of an enigma. My name is Terri Coleman. I wish to ask you about Mateo. A sorrowing circumstance, to be sure. Who could have conjectured that Mateo was a traitor? Save it, Kiser. Countess Santel told me you kidnapped Ardik. So the Countess has violated her covenant of discretion. Before you vault to spurious conclusions, however, I suggest you hear my exegesis of the extenuating circumstances. Child of Baal. Also, you really like using long and complicated words. I don't even know what that word is. Ah, your visage registers surprise. Did you presume I did not know both your identity and ancestry long before you stumbled into my dwelling? I present you with an offer, Bowspawn. We are two of a kind, you and I. I admit I abducted Ardik, and even one of the dullest faculties can deduce from this that I am also the one responsible for opening the gate, though ultimately my initial plan did not see fruition. This town is doomed regardless of my action, and I only sought to augment my own capital before the inevitable denouncement of the siege. I can offer a similar abundance of riches to you. You have my interest, Kiser. Keep talking. We're gonna see what he says, and then probably not act upon his generosity. The defenses of Saradouche are bolstered by the enchantments of the mage Erard. I intend to eradicate Erard's contributions, thus expediting the eventual subjugation of the town. You mean you're going to kill him off? Inelegant, yet precisely accurate. If you exterminate the enchanter Erard, I will reveal Ardik's hidden location, and I am certain his mother will reward you most handsomely upon their reunion. Killing wizards is hard business. Alternatively, the Countess could be forcibly compelled into a more prominent silence, given her propensity to disseminate potentially damaging information. I would pay handsomely for that service. Wow, you want almost everyone dead, don't you? I leave the choice to you, Terri Coleman. Kill Erard and recoup compensation for the Countess for liberating Ardik, or silence the Countess and I will remunerate you and kill Erard myself in due time. Out of professional courtesy, I must insist we slay the Countess rather than my fellow mage, although killing the wizard could lead to the acquisition of several powerful magical items. Do we now have a full understanding of the situation? May I rely on your absolute cooperation in this matter? What's to stop me from telling Captain Samand what I know? Without some proof, no one would believe your tale, and it would be extremely detrimental to the health of Ardik. So what's to stop me from just killing you now? You might make the attempt, but my death will not bring gain to anyone involved. I suggest you save your violent impulses for other individuals. Erard comes readily to mind. Be wary of this one, Terri. I come from a world of deceit, lies and betrayals. I suspect this Kiser would be most comfortable in my homeland. Very wise words, Vaconia. We can't trust anything he says, which is why we won't. Return only once your task is done. Until then, we have nothing further to discuss. All right, let's go.
You must gather your party before venturing.
So we're going to go find Erard. I believe Erard is up here. And Erard is pretty capable, and attacking Erard has the downside of all of the militia and guards becoming hostile. Is that Erard? No. Also, there is a chicken of justice here. Good to know that even now, you are defending everything we hold dear. Also, there's a deer here. We need to find you. I don't remember where on the walls you are, but you are definitely on the walls. Or maybe you're down there. Either way, you are not there. Maybe you're over here. You've got the fortunate position. You just get to look at that deer all day. Chicken of justice, chicken of justice. Ah, here's Erard. Hello. Let's say hi.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me double talking to you.
The defence of the walls of Saradush demands all my attentions. I cannot spare the time to speak with you. I have come from the Countess. I wish to speak to you about Ardik, her son. I sympathise with the noble woman's grief, yet there is little I can do to ease her suffering. Her son is dead. No, Ardik is being held captive by Kiser Jarrah. Kiser Jarrah? Why would he do such a thing? Because he betrayed Saradush by allowing the enemy into the city. Impossible! Everyone knows Mateo's the traitor. Ardik was a witness. He caught him red-handed, so I hear. Mateo is just the fall guy. I think Kiser is the real traitor. The word of a Balspawn counts for little here in Saradush, but for the safety of the city, I must investigate the truth of your accusations. We must find Ardik. Kiser swears he will never reveal Ardik's location until you are dead. Now that I know Ardik lives and that Kiser was involved in his disappearance, I may be able to use my powers of magical divination to reveal where Ardik is being held. Excellent. Alas, I will not be able to do much more than this. As urgent as Ardik's testimony is in discovering a traitor in our midst, I cannot leave my place on the wall for more than a few minutes. Show me where Ardik is, and I shall take care of the rest. Hold! My enchantment begins. Alas, that guy's dead. Your turn now.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me double talking to you.
My spell is complete. Ardik yet lives, as you have claimed, but this is most strange. All the signs point to the home of Kiser Jarrah. I suggest you investigate Kiser's home more thoroughly. It is there you shall find the son of the Countess. You're not coming with me? I must stay to defend the walls of Saradush against the magics of our enemy. Find Ardik. Only his testimony can save Mateo. Also, that guard that's just walking up to fight the giants, if you could pass him a potion, that'd be great, and also don't tell him what happened to the person that was there before. We're not going to do either of those things. There are just too many of them. You're right. Also, we were never going to trust Kiser, because, Kiser's obviously not going to keep his word. He's only looking out for himself. We are going to save, however, before we go back into his home, as I'm sure he knows that we have betrayed him. To be fair, he's trying to betray everyone, so it makes sense. Can't save there, can save now. Again, not sure why, but there we go. Let's go in. And he's disappeared. That's not good. You know what we can do? We can loot. That's what we're going to do. Let's loot and see what we can find. Also, let's look for traps, because there could be traps everywhere. No? Books. More books. We want to ultimately go downstairs. Items here. It's a nice... Ooh! There's a trap. It's a nice place. Also, got that there. It's also locked. More experience. We have a... Ooh! That's nice. And that's nice too. That's also not bad. What about in here? Also, we're indoors. We can... actually, we've been wearing that all the time, so... Never mind.
That is what you want.
What about in here? Anything? Ooh, a tiny little... Oh, they're both trapped. Alright, Hexat. More experience for the party. 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 And more experience for the party. Tiny amounts of gold. None of them are especially valuable. This, however, a little more valuable. Excellent.
Whatever you want.
Now, we need to do a little bit of healing before we decide to move forward, because dangerous things are about to occur. And there you go. full health now. Can't save while the animation is going. Can't save while the combat outside is sometimes going. Let's go downstairs and see how terrible things are going to be. I wager pretty terrible.
If you say so.
Alright, down we go. Hello. Doors have opened.
Be quick with it.
You are lucky, certainly.
What is it?
Terri Coleman, for endeavoring to divulge my machinations, I shall repay you with the gruesome demise of both Arctic and yourself. Well, you want to fight, do you? Oh, this might not be the best idea you've ever had. This might not be the best idea you've ever had.
What would you have?
Okay, we have lots of things we can do. Stone to flesh, charm earth elemental, none of those are going to help me. However,
Be quick with it.
I think a raging Korgan and a raging Korgan will do pretty well here. Let's go. Have at thee! There are rogues, and they're not going to last very long. Even now, they are being destroyed.
This will be fun.
Oh, quaffing a potion, are you? Hello, thief. Goodbye, thief. Also, goodbye you as well. Anyone else? Hello! There's a mage here.
Now you die.
We probably should move back a little bit. Okay, mages, no joke. Oh, you didn't even move, did you? You didn't even move.
If that's
Just wait for the mage's spells to slowly run out. Alternatively... Oh, you're about to disappear, I think.
This be paid well for
I
this.
mean, I could just move you over there and see what you do. Just gonna use you to draw out some magic. Oh, it's time stop. So you're pretty capable. Yep, Korgan just took some damage. Symbol of stun. That's not gonna do very much. Symbol of fear. Also not gonna do that much. Yep, still you're currently... Oh! That's a lot of damage you're firing at Simulacrum Korgan. Yep, that's a lot of damage. I mean, he's only injured right now. I think we probably need to get a few spells going here. Maybe a Simulacrum of your own.
I shall follow your strength.
While this wizard continues to waste spells.
Yes.
Right, this is actual Edwin. I need you to cast a stone skin.
Yes.
And why not a you don't have a stone skin of your own, do you? No, you don't, but you do have things like a finger of death and everything else. Let's actually get you to have a... I mean, haste could work, I suppose.
What is it now?
What we need right now is your mirror image. Yep, mirror image.
Go bother someone else.
And... stone skin. Oh! Ah, here comes the mage.
very well.
Here comes the mage. Let's go. We can hit you. You're invisible.
I'm busy, okay? I'm happy not yes.
Right, let's go back.
One day. What is it?
Let's have you over here. And just... Problem is we can't see you right now. Do we have a true sight? We don't have a true sight here.
My spell disrupted.
You didn't actually cast any spells, you know. You were very briefly visible. I think you may be summoning something. That is an Ifriti. It's probably going to last about 5 seconds. Yep. No, Ifriti's still here. For now. Ifriti is gone.
Nothing to it.
Just got to wait for you to... Oh! There is a mage. Just quickly deal with you. And here you are. Got to see if we can hit you. And near death. Just need to get a hit here.
Wouldn't hurt.
I'm actually doing very well at, let's move you over to... Oh! Oh dear. You have been, let's actually move you to here. Move you to here. So then you all have to move. There we go. And then we just get a few hits here. If that is, you will let me get through, which you're currently not.
Nothing else to do but bother me.
Alright.
What is
We
it
need a
now?
dragon's breath here. Something big. Yeah, dragon's breath will probably do a trick. I think that did it.
Aye, that be so
Yeah, I think that, yeah, that did it. Also, there's you still. Hello! We'll just deal with you, and we will now wait. Yeah, Dragon's Breath did the trick. Hurrah! Now we just sit and wait. Wait for this spell to fade. Alternatively, we could do like a dispel magic. That could do a trick. Dispel magic on you? Yep, that worked. Excellent. And you're back. Right, what loot do we
I'm
have?
busy, okay? I'm busy.
That.
I will carry
Oh,
no more.
that's fine.
Find your trinket upon the ground.
Dagger +2, leather arm +1, leather arm +1, short sword +2, dagger +2. Not the cleanest of fights, but high-level wizards are always a problem. Dragon Breath, however, pretty good at taking care of them.
Yes,
What else do we have?
master.
We
What
have
shall I fetch
this,
now?
that, which
I will
is
carry no
interesting.
more. Find your trinket upon the ground.
Short sword +3, short sword +2, dagger +2, more armor, which we can pass over. Got a lot to sell later, and a Shakti figurine. This statue is a replica of a fierce gladiator wielding a blade in each hand. By invoking this figurine, the user temporarily transforms herself into a blue armored warrior wielding a magical short sword. Transform once a day, armor class set to -5. User is hasted and can attack twice per round with a +4 short sword as if possessing 2 proficiency slots. It's a thing. It's not especially useful for us, but it's a thing.
What is it now?
We also have this, that, this, and I like the way it's like, I am concealed. I'm going to talk about the fact that I am hidden. Oh, Edwin. Also, a huge pile of,
Carry
oh,
no
fair enough.
more. Be on the ground if you want it back.
And there are a
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
small collection of potions, including invisibility potions, I might add. Huge pile of things. Also, a secret jail door key. This key is as crooked and twisted as the man you got it from. I think the game may be saying that Kiser is not especially nice. And so, when we come back, folks, we've dealt with the people guarding this area. There are probably going to be more people. Actually, will there be more people? No, this is not a very big place. There probably won't be that many more people. Though there might be a opponent or two back here. We'll loot the room, find Arctic, and get our reward. I mean, we could have just killed the Countess or the Wizard, but ultimately we don't want the city to fall while we're here, and we couldn't trust Kiser. Not even slightly. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.